This is the detail Jenna puts into our video production.
Can't let people see how we usually live.
What, that we have leaves outside?
Should I get the vacuum?
Yeah, get the mop. Whoa, your hair looks very red.
No, I'm a ginger.
Are we gonna use that sponge? Let's get a clean sponge.
No, what are we doing right now?
I'm making a cocktail. We're gonna pour some simple green in this vase. We're gonna shoot some water into the vase.
It's so dangerous.
Oh, there's a screw. That's what we want. It's good enough, right? Jenna and I were trying to think of the ways that you can get faster on your bike that don't involve sitting on your bike and doing workouts, because that's the obvious one, right? Right.
Not so hard.
But we're assuming everyone will do that. You know, the swimming, learn how to swim faster. Like running, you gotta run faster. I guess you can put on faster shoes. Cut that. The bike, you get on the bike, you do workouts. But there are all these little things that we pay very close attention to maximize or convert the power that you're putting into your pedals into speed on the road. First of all, you need to fit yourself onto your bike.
I don't know where my keys went. Looks pretty stable to me. Want to talk about where we're going?
We're always going places.
Couple on the move.
We're going places, Jenna. We're about 4 weeks out from Worlds, and we are headed to bike fitting.
When I got this bike, I'd never been on a TT bike before and got this bike fit, and it was a good starting place, but I wonder if now my position might be drastically different.
I've never gotten a bike fit. I do the self-assessment method.
Hi! Jenna. Nice to meet you.
We're seeing this guy Craig Upton, world-renowned bike fitter and bike guru.
Who's first?
I am.
You are.
And do you mind if Miguel and I film a little bit throughout the
No, it's fine.
process?
It's not very exciting, but it's all right.
Exciting for us.
This is my Canyon Speed Max. I got it in February of 2020. I think it's the CF 8.0 with Ultegra components. I put a 105 crank arm on it because I wanted to change to 165 crank arm. I didn't want to spend an extra $150 for Ultegra.
105s. All of my components are 105.
I think as long as the bike fits you well and you treat it right, you don't need anything super, super expensive.
So what do you look for with the cleats?
Cleats are pretty straightforward. They're not nearly the mystery that people think they are. The ball of the foot here, and then the fifth metatarsal, which is just there. Put a couple of lines on the shoe, the first and the fifth. And what we're looking to do is set the center of the pedal, which is marked on the cleats with a little line on the side. Mm-hmm. We want the pedal to be a little bit further back. Yeah. It's a little bit behind the ball of the foot, and also it's a little bit behind. You get a little bit more stability as well. Jump on the bike, and I'm just going to take a bit of a look to see if there's any glaring things that we're going to tackle straight away.
I mean, a lot of people when they start off too are like, should I spend $2,000 on a better bike or $2,000 on a better coach? And I think investing money in your coach and your own personal fitness, you'll get so much more out of that than just a machine that goes just a little bit faster.
Your back's really flat, really straight. No big rounding through here, which if you're crunched up, that would be a problem through there. I really like your elbows are really underneath the shoulders. Your hands are high, which is great. The air can come down through here and gets caught up in your hips. That's not a good thing. If we can divert it around by lifting your hands up and putting your head behind your hands, it's a good thing. You can stop hitting.
Keep going.
Since then, I've like tinkered just a little bit. He told me to get 165 crank arms from like the 172.5s that were on here to begin with.
this is you.
Yeah.
And there's a range that we want to get everything into. And it's a range, it's not like, okay, we want to hit this particular number for saddle height. So we can look at one number and go, okay, this is what this tells us, but we have to look at the rest, because if we move based on that number, it's going to affect everything else. Yeah. So you're averaging 136 degrees on that one. Little on the bottom end of our range here, so that would be an indication that saddle's a little bit low.
Funny, because maybe 2 months ago I was feeling really cramped and raised it.
Interesting.
It's good to know that it should be raised a little bit more.
You're going in the right direction. This next one, COPS, stands for knee over pedal spindle. So this is telling us that your knee is 138 millimeters in front of the pedal. You're a little bit too in front of the pedal. When your knee's really in front of the pedal, you basically getting forced through the bottom quarter of the pedal to probably just slide the saddle backwards a little bit.
Okay.
What that will do, it'll increase the range of force on the pedal. And then we move to your upper body. So the trunk tool is basically this line compared to horizontal. And so this gives us an idea how aggressive you are. You're at 20 degrees, it means you're pretty much as aggressive as we would want to go. Your shoulder angle here, a little bit shorter than what we do want, even though it looks pretty good. And that probably is what that cramp feeling is that you were talking about. By luck, we want to move the saddle to give you more power. That's going to help us by increasing that range, not by moving the handlebars forward, but it's just put everything nicely in the range. We'll see how you feel and go from here.
That's great.
Simple, right?
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else we can do. Yeah.
The numbers all look better? Wow.
Yeah.
Easy as that.
Easy as that.
Oh my god.
You look comfortable. You look like you should be in that position for a long time.
I wish I've been in this position for a long time.
I ride a felt IA.
Should you be wearing a Lululemon sweatshirt?
You're making me okay.
Put on your shirt.
Lulu, Everyman Jack. There we go. You happy, Jenna? I got the one with rim brakes because it was cheaper. I took the front brake off of this and put a tri-rig brake on it. It's really clean, but it's also very simple because it's just a magnet. And then it just snaps on and off. Magnet. If I can actually get it back on. You get the idea.
Yeah, how you feeling? Are you nervous?
I'm really nervous. If this is a competition, I think you won.
Alright, so we'll start with the cleats again, like you did.
Road bike shoes with the tongue cut out.
Maybe the real win is actually getting a lot of adjustments.
That's true.
And then you will have 50 extra watts.
It feels different just standing here.
Alright, let's see what we'll put out here. Oh dear. Alright, saddle height looks pretty close. Your reach is really long. You're really reaching out like this. Your arm out straight like this.
Yeah.
If I asked you to lift my pinky to the ceiling,
Yeah.
you can do it. If we shorten the muscle up a little bit to a more natural state, and I said lift my hand,
Yeah.
you've got a whole lot more leverage for you.
Everything kind of lined up. I had the wheels, they're Red Crown Cycling. It's cool because when I got the bike, I had no idea they had exactly the same like checkerboard. There's this company called Wheel Builder. They literally make pieces of plastic. Disc wheels cost like $1,200 to $4,000. So yeah, no thank you. But yeah, that's my disc. You gotta be scrappy. I have the same pedals as Jenna.
Favreau Osceola pedals. Don't show them. Show me getting my hair out
Don't
of there.
pluck your hair out.
I got it. They're like the cheapest dual pedal power meters out there, and they work just fine.
My grip tape, I recently removed all of it and put skate tape.
He said he's a skater boy.
And
See you later, boy. He wasn't good enough for her.
it just makes it very clean.
Let me see your hands.
This is before St. George. We'll show you what after looks like. Ready to see some red numbers.
Red numbers? But it's interesting. Your leg extension is pretty good. You've done that on field. Even though the numbers look right, you look as if you've just got a little reach at the bottom there. As your knees coming down, like it's locking out. Then we go to knee over pedal spindle. You're a long way in front of the pedal here, so we'd like it a little bit more just flattening out.
A little more movement.
And that'll, as we push the saddle backwards, that will help with that.
Got it.
The front half of your body is where the issues are. So your trunk tilt, which is this line compared to horizontal, 14 degrees, super, super aggressive. Makes this hip flexion joint very, very tight through there.
Yeah.
We kind of need to open that up. So you settle back to give you better pedaling. Your pads back to at least match that. Bring your hands a little bit higher. We can give up some height,
Yeah.
but keep you narrow. Narrow is faster than low.
And I brought all the parts.
For the height.
Yeah. For the quite a few things.
We'll move a lot of
Let's
that.
do it.
Yeah.
So how much did you end up raising?
35 mil.
Cool. What did we learn today already? Don't tinker aggressively.
See how his shoulder blades are popping up? That's really good.
It's good.
That's really good. What that means is his body's relaxed and just dropping in between.
That feels like I just
Drops it. Yeah.
yeah.
Sometimes you just might want to think that someone's pulling you forward from your chest. Just kind of flattens all this out through here a little bit. Probably in comfort it's probably a whole lot different, and I think a whole lot faster. There's some fine tuning which you might want to do when you're on the road. But if you know, like, okay, if I do this change, this is what I should
That's
feel.
the big thing.
So don't be scared of doing that.
All right.
We're good.
Thank you so much.
I feel like I've learned so much.
I know. Oh yeah.
I wish it did turn into the shape of a dinosaur.
That'd be cool. The other very simple thing that everyone should do, which Jenna and I do regularly, is we clean our bikes. Usually we give our bikes a shower, but we're in a drought, so we're trying to conserve water, so that's not funny. We're in a drought. Quick rinse.
But how do I turn it down? Is it possible? I'm gonna do this light misting shower. Most water friendly. Yeah. There's a piece of hair right in there. I can't get it out though.
We really did work on that thing, didn't we?
We'll just leave it in there like it's barbicide.
Yeah. We'll forget about
Maybe
you.
72.
It'll be a week before we remember you're out here.
Toto?
Is that a wrap?
That's a wrap.